Hello everyone, good day. And sa lahat ng mga aspiring teachers who wants to try or explore native cam, I am here to assist you po with regards sa demo lesson. And I know that if you are already in the demo lesson, there are 2 textbooks that you need to practice and you need to familiarize. So this one is the first one, Grammar Beginner 4. And this is just a guide. This is based on my experience, and also kumuha din po ako ng mga advices or mga tips and reminders coming from other teachers. So I hope na makatulong po ang video na ito. So you can see here that naka-share screen po yung textbook na possible na maging textbook niyo for demo lesson. That is Grammar Beginner number 4. And we have here the first one. Maybe you can open your textbook if you already have the textbook already, or you received the learning kit para po makita ninyo. And you can also add notes or edit it. Okay? For color assignment, red is the teacher's lines to read found only in the teacher's textbook. Hindi lang po ito sa demo textbook. Even pag may actual class na kayo with a student, red po talaga yung font ng teacher na babasahin nyo. So it's like a script. But you can also add some words pagdating na sa lesson proper. Limited lang, slowly, precisely, and clear. Okay? For blue naman, font is any other instructions found only in the teacher's textbook. And orange emphasizes on the word or phrase also found in the student's textbook. Pero sa demo lesson po, you only need to focus sa red font na teacher side and sa mga black font naman na nakikita din ng student. Okay? So, I insert some tips here. This one, you can see, naka-highlight po, is the intro steps, meaning yung real greetings po talaga sa native cam. First of all is the system check. What is the system check po, mga teachers? It's for you to check your student side kung nakikita ka ba nila or naririnig ka ba nila. So, mas maganda that you start in like confident, tapos lively. You say, hello, good morning. Tapos, diretso ka na sa, can you see and hear me clearly? Right? So, mas maganda na ganun yung umpisa mo, lively, and huwag mong kalimutan to check kung nakikita ka ba o narinig ka ni student. And then after that, that's the time na mag-introduce ka ng sarili mo. Self-introduction is, my name is Teacher Bianca, and you can say, my name is Teacher Bianca, and what's your name? And habang sinasabi mo yan, mga teachers, do not forget to use chat box. Importante po talaga. So, another tip is, open po kayo ng notepad or sticky notes on the which side you want, left or right side, and then i-paste nyo na po lahat ng ilalagay nyo sa chat box para copy-paste lang. Kasulat na yung pangalan nyo, then itatype nyo yung pangalan ni student. So, when you say, hello, good morning, can you see and hear me clearly? Sagot yung student, my name is Bianca, and you are? Tapos, habang sinasabi mo yun, type mo, paste, copy-paste, send, and then pag sinabi ni student yung linya, type mo rin. And after that, hello, nice to meet you. For example, Anna. Nice to meet you, Anna, and how are you today? You can also add that one, right? Just basic, wag na masyadong mahaba. And after that, speed test. Number 3 is speed test. Am I speaking too fast or just okay? So, bakit kailangan mong tanungin? Kasi first of all, yung student mo is beginner. And, kailangan talaga, nakapattern talaga to, natatanungin mo yung student mo. Beginner man siya, middle or advanced yung student, kailangan mo talaga tanungin. Especially sa demo lesson. Okay? And then, lesson check, yun na yun. Proceed to the lesson proper. Kikita mo na itong red font. Proceed ka na to. Okay? Again, system check, self-introduction, speed test, and then lesson proper. Okay, mga teachers, again, you need to read the red font. And of course, itong black font, kasi nakikita to ng student. Another tip din is kailangan din hindi lang yung mabilis ka magsalita, kabisado mo yung textbook pero hindi mo ginagamit yung chat box. Dapat gagamitin mo always yung chat box. So my advice is itong why do you need Nato, yung today's phrases, o yung mga words na i-repeat mo sa student, copy-paste mo na sa notepad and sticky notes. Again, you just need to like copy it, then paste, then send. So when you say, okay, today's lesson is lesson number 4, the title is, why do you need Nato? Please repeat after me, why do you need Nato? Habang sinasabi mo yan, copy, then paste sa chat box. Sa kagayahan ni student. And then, proceed here, please check today's goal. Sa student magbabasa niyan. Then, pagtapos na siya, sabihin mo na, okay, let's move on to today's phrase. Please repeat after me twice. Okay? Why do you need to do the TPR or the total physical response? Why you need to do the mimes or gestures? Kasi this is an online teaching. Hindi to face-to-face classes, mga teachers. Of course, you know that already if you have an experience from other ESL companies. Para makakaroon ka ng connection with the student, of course, you need to do some gestures, some actions, like just basic lang. For example, this one, let's move on to today's phrase. Please repeat after me twice. So, mga simpleng ganun lang po. And ito, today's phrases, why do you need Nato for the barbecue? Again, you copy-paste this one. Kasi yun yung i-repeat ni student. Because we cook it with meat and vegetables. Now, for example, during demo lesson, your student or the admin staff will say mispronounced words. Like, for example, your student will say vegetables. So, mispronounce yun, di ba? Gagawin mo, this is just my tip, and I know that there are more teachers who can really give more reminders, pero in my experience po, sa experience ko, you copy the mispronounced word, paste in the chat box, and then, okay, can we say this one? Vegetables. And you cannot repeat my student. One more time, vegetable. Pula, basically. Okay, remember, after ng title ng lesson, today's phrases, the next one is new words and expressions. So, new words and expression, sasabihin mo dito, yung red font, basahin mo. Now we will learn new words and expression. Please check the direction. And after that, okay, please repeat after me. Because. So, mas maganda din na mag-TPR ka rin, you use gestures. Because, habang sinasabi mo to, again, my advice, copy-paste mo sa sticky notes and then copy-paste sa chat box. Sa kalagitnaan, mas maganda din na even though it's just a demo lesson, kailangan magpa-impress sa student mo or sa admin staff. You can use emojis. I don't have any here, but you can use emojis like kalagay great job, good job, or very good, something like that. So, gamitin mo yan. Then after that, now let's move on to the short conversation. Remember, after ng today's phrases, new words and expression, proceed ka na sa short conversation. You need to memorize the pattern. Why? Because sa kalagitnaan, yung student mo or the admin staff will say, oh, teacher, please proceed to short conversation. Tapos hindi mo alam kung saan. So, mas maganda din talaga na familiarize ka na sa textbook. Next is the short conversation. So, dito sa short conversation, kalagay dito is, please repeat the situation after me, or this one is, you will listen to the audio. Pero sa demo textbook, wala pa yung audio. So, let's go here to role play. Ito na ata yun sa textbook. Let's do a role play. I will be A, I will be Charlotte, and you will be James. If hindi pa nagsabi yung student mo o the admin staff na mag-proceed ka na sa next one, patuloy ka lang. So, this time is a role play. So, of course, it's a role play. Kung ano yung paano pagkasabi, kung may exclamation point, may question mark, ganun din yung pagkabasa mo. I'll just read. The student or the admin staff will say, okay, teacher, please proceed to the question part. That means, after ng short conversation, is the question part about the short story. Okay? So dito sa question part, makikita mo to. Please answer my question now. Sabihin mo yan. Number 1 is, does Charlotte like Nato? Tapos, sasagot na yung student. Yung sagot ni student, kailangan mong ilagay sa chat box. For example, ito yung sinagot ni student or any answer na correct, you type it in the chat box. For example, your student answered this one. No, she doesn't like Nato. So, ilagay mo. Very good. Good job. That's correct. The answer is no, she doesn't like Nato. Pero, usually, dito tinitest ni student o ng admin staff kung paano mo siya i-correct pag yung answer niya is mali or ginawa niyang mali. Okay? For example, sinabi niya, no, she didn't like Nato. For example, ganon. Tapos, paano mo siya sabihin in a polite manner? So, hindi mo kailangan ng mahabang explanation. Just as my own experience, I don't know with the other teachers, pero nung time ko, sinabi ko na, instead of saying she didn't, let's say, no, she doesn't like Nato. Tapos, tatanong yung staff, why teacher? Why? Is my answer wrong? Then, you need to explain. We need to use does because does is used for singular subject. Okay, na-insert po ako notes nito. Okay, mag-alala kasi galing po ito sa Google. But you can also make your own version of your answer. Usually, yun kasi yung mga minamali ng staff, yung mga basic lang. So, minsan kasi pag on the spot na tanungan, parang caught in the act and you know the answer pero dahil sa kaba, hindi mo na kayang sagutin. So, be ready lang po. So, explain mo na yung does, it's used for singular subjects. That's why, tapos yung tanong dito sa Charlotte is only one. So, that's why, instead of saying didn't, you can say doesn't. That's the exact answer. Again. And then, I also insert notes here. Maybe you can copy that one or you can search in Google. Ito po yung advice ko. What's the difference of do and does? And the subject-verb agreement. Although, alam naman po talaga natin to, is also good na naka-paste na siya sa, or naka-insert notes, may naka-insert notes sa textbook or sa demo textbook na need nyo po i-familiarize para always nyo talagang my rule, subject-verb agreement. Dapat mauna talaga yung subject before sa verb. Pwede mo yung sabihin ganun. In a simple way lang. Hindi masyadong mahaba. Okay? And then, again, let's have a review. Today's phrases, new words and expression, short conversation, questions, at pang-5 is the exercise part. Okay? So, in-edit out ko na lang po yung ibang pictures. Mahahaba pa kasi mahaba pa to. So, I just put the first example here. Sa exercise part, sasabihin mo na, okay, very good, well done. Good job. You can say that one. We'll have some exercise now. You mentioned the name of the student. Tapos masabi ka, okay, please check the directions. Pero level ng speaking speed mo, dapat slow lang. Slowly. Huwag niyong gayahin yung speed ng pagkasabi ko kasi ini-explain ko lang naman sa inyo. But sa actual demo lesson, please make sure na slowly lang. Okay, alalay lang sa student. And then, after that, you say, now let's do the exercise. Look at the picture, and here's my question. Why does he need another slice of pizza? Tapos, yun, sasagutin na ni student. Example, sasabihin ni student, because is he hungry? Type mo yun. Type mo yung sinabi niya, because is he hungry? Then, you copy-paste the real answer. Tapos, in a polite manner din, pakorek siya. Okay, can you please say this one? Because he is hungry. And then, tatanong sa student, why teacher? Am I wrong? So, explain mo na naman. Again, sa paggawa ng sentence, kailangan talaga una yung subject before yung verb. Okay? This is just my experience again. Meron pa kayo good explanation regarding sa malinis student, then mas better. Okay. And after that, again, short conversation, question, exercises, free conversation. But usually, pag sa demo lesson, hindi ka na naaabot dito. But just in case, karating kayo dito sa free conversation, then do this part. Please check the direction. And then, are you done? Let's start. Why do you study English? Tanungin yung student. So, i-apply ni student kung ano yung mga grammar na nalaman niya o naintindihan niya sa textbook. Then, you also type, you also correct, if ever lang. Pero, basically, nangyayari ito siya sa actual class, sa mga grammar textbook or grammar lessons. And then after that, it's not the end yet po, mga teachers. There's a wrap-up. There's a review. Again, there's a review part. Okay, let's have a recap. Gusto ko kasi na mas ma-familiarize nyo. Una, today's lesson, today's goal, today's phrases, new words and expression, short conversation, question, exercises, pre-conversation, and review, wrap-up. Importante din to. Then last time kasi, na-miss ko to sa previous demo ko. When the teacher told me, or when the student or the admin staff told me, okay teacher, can you please proceed to wrap up, to the review? And then, hindi ko alam kung saan banda. Yung pala sa last part. So, pag galing ka sa, for example, galing ka sa question part ng short conversation, tapos sabi ni staff, okay, please proceed now to review or the wrap-up part. Then, sasabihin mo na, okay, this time let's have a wrap-up, let's have a review. I will put in the chat box the 3 words that we need to practice. And my advice is maglagay na kayo ng words agad-agad na possible na pwede nyong i-repeat ni student. Because that is just a demo lesson, so maybe you can get some 3 new words coming from the textbook. So ito yon. Okay, kung makikita niyo to, wrap up part, put these words in the chat box. Vegetables, barbecue, and by the way. So repeat niyo yan. 4, many times? 3 times. Okay. Again, sabihin mo, okay, let's have a review, let's have a wrap up. So we need to repeat these words 3 times. I'll put in the chat box. O paano ba sabihin? Then proceed ka na. Vegetables. One more time. Vegetables. Okay, for the last time, vegetables. Hanggang sa matapos mo yung tatlo. So, nilagay mo siya sa chat box. And my other advice also, if you have whiteboard, isulat nyo na sa marker. Mas maganda yung ganun. Mas maganda din na isulat nyo rin sa isang magandang cardboard or anything na at least makita ni staff na, uy, prepared to siya. Prepared yung teacher na to. Okay? And then, yun na. That's it. But again, you need to have a smooth class, meaning slowly but surely. Okay? So, yun na yun. Ngayon, for review again. So, slowly tayo. Again, for review, lesson title, today's goal, today's phrases. Do not forget to put the phrases in the chat box. New words and expression, yung mga words and expression, yung mga phrases, ilagay pa rin sa chat box. And then, short conversation. If ever may mali si student during the conversation or the dialogue, put in the chat box also, then correct mo agad yung student. Exercise part, pre-conversation, review, and wrap up. So, ito, importante po talaga to. Okay? And then, I also put some tips here. You can see that one in the screen. And kinuha ko rin po ito sa Facebook page or sa mga reviews ng other teachers. Pinag-isa ko na lang lahat para din matulungan yung mga aspiring teachers who wants to try or nasa demo lesson na. Okay, tip number 1, always look at the camera so that you can have connection with the student. Importante po talaga yan. So, kailangan tumingin kayo sa camera, hindi kayo nakafocus sa textbook lang or sa chat box lang. So, sa demo lesson ko kasi, hindi lang yung single lang yung gagawin yung parang doon lang kayo nakafocus. Multitasking talaga. You're using the chat box, you're looking at the camera, you're doing TPR, gestures, mimes, you're doing everything. Tapos nakasmile dapat. Okay? Again, number 2 is speak naturally, smile, and be confident. Of course, unang-una talaga kakakabahan ka. Wala naman sigurong nag-take ng demo na hindi kinabahan. I mean, lahat naman talaga kinabahan. Sa Bisaya, bakulbaan jud ka. But, just be confident. Isipin mo na talaga na kailangan mong ma-impress yung staff at kailangan matapos mo to na fast ka agad, hindi yung always retake. But if ever retake and retake, it's okay kasi tinuturuan ka naman ng staff ano yung need mo i-improve. But if you will apply the tips na na-mention ko, mas better kung one take lang, di ba? Fast agad. Okay, number 3. Again, use the chat box frequently and make sure of your spelling. Importante talaga. And of course, kung ano itatype mo sa chat box, make sure na tama din yung spelling. Okay? Kasi tinitingnan din yan ni staff. Number 4, avoid saying long explanation and just focus on the script without sounding scripted. So yun, sinabi ko na yun kanina. Huwag mahabang explanation. Focus on the script. You can add of course, but not so long. And number 5, praise the student often. Make yourself familiar with the lessons. And again, reviewing it is the key. So, I already put this one, the insert tips, the guidelines, or the reminders. You just need to copy-paste this one para naman mas lalo yung po ma-internalize yung textbook or yung lesson. Okay? Kung mabagal ka mag-type, ipaalam mo lang na nagtatype ka pa. So you say, okay, please wait for a moment. I am typing down your answer para walang delay. Okay? Next is, every time you will explain, you need to double check, like asking, okay, is that clear now? Do you have any other questions? Do you have questions so far? But, pag sinabi mo din yan sa student mo, be sure that you can also answer if may additional question yung student. Okay? Again, sinabi ko na kanina pa, speak slowly and clearly. Whether grammar beginner and middle yung textbook, dapat mahinahon ka magsalita. Pero, hindi boring pakinggan. Okay? Well, anyways, again, good luck everyone. We'll post another video para sa next textbook ko yung Grammar Middle 32. Well, anyways, I hope na makapasa po kayo sa demo lesson and laban lang mga teachers. Bye-bye!